What is going on, guys? Today we're going to do a little playthrough of No Man's Sky in 2019. Alright, so it's been a while since I've played. We got a good 70 hours on my last guy in survival mode. We're going to start a new game and see how things are going. There's lots been added, like the underwater type of environments. They got a new patch coming out later in the year that's going to give VR and online updates and something else. I thought about doing a permadeath challenge, but if we die, we lose all progress, so that would kind of suck. But also, it does give it a little bit tougher challenge. So since it's been a while since I've played, we're going to go ahead and start on a survival. So if you haven't played No Man's Sky yet, it's a very cool game. You know, it didn't get a great reception when it first came out. I didn't play it until the summer of 2018 when the next patch came in. And that kind of was the patch that fixed a lot of the issues with the game. And really, as you saw, I had 70 hours played, and it was a really fun experience when I played it. So I'm looking forward to just kind of coming back to it with a better understanding of what's going on. It's a survival exploration type of game. Lots of new things have been added since I played, but it's pretty cool just how you can traverse the entire universe with no end in sight, really, with a lot of random generated planets and environments and hazards and different things like that. And you have to be able to kind of cope with what's going on and, you know, just survive. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Now, when we start out the game, we're going to be put on to a random planet. Could have lots of hazards going on. Could be a clear, beautiful planet. But we're going to start off pretty much with nothing and have to build our way up, get a ship going, get materials and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and initialize and see where we get started. Looks like a pretty good planet. I mean, okay, toxicity is 15.1, 1.5 radiation. The temperature seems pretty hot, 70.5 Celsius. So all these things are things we're going to have to pay attention to. We've got health gauge, we've got armor gauge, and all that we're going to have to keep on track. Now, I don't remember the buttons completely, but I know in the beginning here it pretty much tells you a lot of stuff that needs to happen. There's our multi-tool. We can mine materials. Pretty much everything that we see can be mined. Heated atmosphere, sentinels, which are like enemy guys, are minimal. Flora is bountiful. Fauna is ordinary. So right now when we're really hot, you can see our heat is going down. What I want to do is pretty much find a cave. I don't remember how to... Okay. I gotta remember how to run. And there's jump. So I'm looking for a cave to start. Not looking good so far. If you can get underground into a cave, you'll be able to avoid all the damage from the environment. Man, we were not given a good spot to start, were we? I might die right away. Good thing we didn't do the survival or the permadeath method. I see no cave structures. Is that one right there? Come on, buddy. Alright, so we can get down here. As you can see, we got our temperatures are recovering, so now we can get that shield, that fire protection shield. Alright, so we don't have any of our equipment other than our multi-tool right now. Some ferrite dust. How do we shoot this thing? There we go. Pretty much you're just kind of breaking rocks. You want to pay attention to that mining beam because it will overheat. And we're collecting some ferrite dust here. There's marrow burrow. We don't really need that. Ferrite dust is like one of your kind of just standard materials you're going to use a lot. And so we have the multi-tool repair, the scanner. We need to gather 75 ferrite dust to be able to repair that. Luckily we have ferrite mining in the cave here. What's really cool about this game is just the entire environment. It's like this one, it's a hot atmosphere, but they have the cave structure here. Who knows how deep and how long this cave goes. Now looking at our lifeline there, it goes down as we just run and walk. If we run, it goes down double fast. If we use our backpack, it's triple fast. So when that goes all the way down, we would die. And we can redo that, refresh that with oxygen. So our mining beam, right now, what did it say? We're at, let's do this, 31%. So we need carbon to refresh our mining beam, which we don't have, or phosphorus. Our life support, we need oxygen, oxygen capsules, life support gel, or dioxide. And then we have our hazard protection, which we were looking for sodium or ion batteries. So right now we have none of that. That's all right though. Let's just not go too far. Let's get our ferrite dust before anything. Now you can punch materials too here. So we could break this if our mining beam goes down. We can hit it with our forearm. One more. The pure ferrite, we need a advanced mining beam. It's a pretty cool looking cave system right now. I want to go see what that green crystal is over there. So if I hold this all the way through, we'll just kind of shoot it non-stop, and you'll see it overheat. And now I can't use it till the overheating's done. Cool. What is that over there? Dihydrogen. Need advanced crystal. So we got all types of stuff here. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to repair our multi-tool scanner. Let me get back to the entrance a little bit here. Ooh. We have a... Yikes. Oh, I need the hazmat gauntlet. Oh gosh. That guy is kicking our butt. Gotta get away from those toxic plants. So far I'm not doing very good. Getting my butt kicked by this stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to our... Man, oh, that's where he came in, right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair our scanner. Now the scanner is going to help us find important materials. It's going to help us find... Right now we got to find our ship. We crash landed pretty much. Alright. Scanner repaired. And all this stuff we can update. Here's our ship we got to find. It's out of range, but we need to fix our launch thrusters and our pulse engine next, I bet. Here's our exosuit. This is our inventory. You can see we've got cobalt and ferrite dust right now. Alright, so to scan, let me figure out... Oh, right there, I'm getting the heat. Sweet. So I scan here. There's hydrogen, there's our ship there. There's some sodium. So sodium, and there's some oxygen for our life support. Hopefully we can make it. Oh my gosh. Gotta wait till that refuels all the way. Alright, there's some oxygen, so we can grab this. That'll give us, be able to refresh our life support there, which is, you know, if that goes all the way down, we're dead. I gotta get used to the controls again. So we can go ahead and refresh that. Life support, we got 27, that gives us pretty much all of it. Here's some sodium, the yellow plants. Red plants are the oxygen. So the sodium, remember, is for our hazmat suit, so it'll be able to refresh that heat resistant shield we have. And all this stuff you can eventually upgrade. Here's some carbon to redo our mining beam. And all this is unidentified right now. We don't have our analysis visor installed, so you can pretty much scan everything that you're going to be able to see. All the flora, the fauna, the animals, the rocks, and that's going to give you points and credits eventually. Alright, so I'm going to book it. There we go. Trying to get to our ship over here. The ship will protect us from the atmosphere. We got some equipment over there. Those things explode on me. See, that's new. It used to just be one type of plant. There's a blue plant. I believe this will give me like some unlimited speed or whatever. Exosuit system boost, so now I can constantly use that. If you do a little shot with your elbow and then use your boosters, it pushes you forward like that, which is nice. Alright, let's get in our starship. Iteration, blah blah blah, online. Atlas connection, intermittent, launch thrusters offline, pulse engine offline. My exosuit has directed me to the crashed starship. The controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me, but I have no memory of it and no sense of a before. Let's read our log here. It's going to tell us what's going on. Unavailable, substituting data, exosuit connected. Pilot should perform maintenance, select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Alright, so we need to fix our pulse engine. So we need to create a hermetic seal and a metal plating. So let's go ahead and go into our inventory. Yeah, and we can always go here and see exactly what we need. Pulse engine first, hermetic seal, metal plating. Now if we click here, you can see we can craft a product. And what we need to do is we need a metal plating, which takes 50 ferrite dust. Which I can go ahead and get that. Now what does a hermetic seal require? Looks like we don't have that crafting set up yet, so let's go ahead and probably gonna have to find it. Alright, patch metal plating onto the pulse engine. And while we're in the ship, we'll regenerate like our shields and stuff. Our life support won't regenerate. We're gonna always have to find oxygen for that. Let's go ahead and add our metal plating first. And then it'll give us the next quest here. Starship repair, parceling aboard the star. Oh, we gotta consult our diagnostics again. Functional, startup critically damaged, vital ingredients message. Missing. Enable to synthesize required components. Pulsing requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage navigational data from distress beacon cache. Alright. So here is our distress beacon. Transfer deleted. Probable boundary separation failure. Vessel 16 emptied. Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer unknown. Diagnostic. No connection. Awaiting fresh iteration. Let's broadcast our message. Traveler anomaly detected. Position log. System integrity scan initialized. Anomaly is compliant. A red light fills my vision. All I see is crimson, and then it fades. The color drains. X-Girl, what's up? And the words that had seemed so clear seem to slip away. I peer inside the beacon's housing as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a navigational data module. I'll take that. Alright, navigation recovered. Build a signal booster to use navigation. So we need to collect, again, 50 ferrite to build our signal booster. You can see this right here. For the metal plating and the carbon nanotubes. So we're probably going to need carbon too. So let's go ahead and get some ferrite, which we can probably do, yep, from our little guys here. Just the more the merrier, typically. Again, we have limited space in our inventory too, so we don't want to use too much. Oh, so we're going to need carbon. Our mining beam is out of juice. So we're going to have to... We got 12 carbon there. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft our metal plating. Oh, wrong button. We're also going to need our carbon nanotubules, which you can do with 50 carbon, which comes from the plants. Let's go find plants here. We can always scan to look if there's hydrogen, there's some sodium, hydrogen. Alright, so we got not many plants on this place, at least from first glance. If we could find some big trees or whatever, that always helps. There's all these little plants. See, I'm almost out of mining again. So 17. Gosh, that's not really helping, is it? Oxygen. Felt like something. Oh, that thing's exploding. Alright, so we're just gonna have to hit a bunch of these little plants, I guess. And again, like I said, if you don't have your mining beam, you can just hit it, and we can collect that. Without any plants, it's making it tough because I got to continue refreshing my mining beam, which takes carbon too. $36. Alright, so there's our 50. Now we can go ahead and create our nanotubules. Alright, navigation data recovered. Build our signal. Collect 15 sodium, which we just used. There's oxygen. So there's no sodium within range here. Let's go grab this real quick. It's our life support, which is really kind of our most important piece to keep around. Our scanner's recharging. Again, we'll be able to upgrade all this eventually. Takes kind of a while here in the beginning. And some atmospheres are going to be much worse. It'll be heavy duty. Let's get some carbon while we're waiting. Come on, scanner. In the meantime, we can just kind of look for some bright yellow plants. I need that sodium. Carbon. Sodium. Yikes. How far away is that? 50 units away. Not too bad. We got quite a bit of dangerous flora. There's a ship right there flying around. Let me grab this real quick. Alright. Recharge inventory, recharge hazard protection. Not going to worry about that right now because I need that. I have the oxygen I can always use. Oh my gosh. Be careful on the shield down. Fall too far of a distance and you will die. So I need to get back to the ship. ASAP. Oh, that was wrong. The shield up there is what we need to be regenerating, so definitely should have redone my hazard shield. Okay, that was a mistake. That's okay, though. Luckily, we didn't use the permafrost. Now, when you die, I believe your equipment breaks. Let's see if anything broke here. Alright, so hermetic seal, we can go ahead and get in our ship to protect ourselves as we're kind of getting things together. Build a signal booster. Oh, that's right. Oh, did we lose all our materials? Oh man, we lost all of our materials there that we just gathered. That really sucks. Alright, so let's go build a signal booster. Alright, so we can build this sucker. Oh, that's right, we need the metal plating. Perhaps I put it on my ship, I won't lose it if I die. Alright, the carbon nanotubules again. Need our carbon. Let's look, do we have any sodium within range? Doesn't look like it. We're not on a very forgiving planet. Sounds like things are crawling here. So the mistake last time was we had that fall damage. really hurt us. Trying to preserve my mining beam for now. I'm just punching these things. Thermal protection falling. Alright, so we can craft our nanotubules. Alright, next off we need 15 sodium. Alright, so we got some sodium over this way. Okay, so that hurts my life shield up there. I gotta keep that in mind. Let's do this real quick. We had some more, I believe. Right over here. Damn, I should have looked before I... There we go. Oh, nope. Do I have any sodium? Alright, so I have enough. Oh no, I don't have any sodium. Come on. I need my scanner to rejuice. And where's my ship? It's over there. There's some sodium. Speed it up a little bit. Alright. Let's get the heck back over there. Let's get in that ship so we can reduce our shields. Alright, now we'll let that thermal shield go back up and then we can go ahead and build our signal booster. Looks like it's cooled down quite a bit though. No radiation toxicity, 19 degrees Celsius because it's night. Oh, that's just, I'm in the ship here, that's why. It's going back up, so it must be becoming morning. Alright, let's build our nav booster, or our signal booster. Now these materials here, refinery and signal booster, we can pick these up at any time. So you'll be building lots of these, or you can just take yours along with you. Now we're going to use that navigation data to find more info here. Let's input our nav data. Signal detection online. Scan distress frequencies. Alright, so it looks like we got a crashed ship over there. That's where we're going to be headed. 897 away. That's quite a while far. Ooh. Probably pick this thing up. B. Hydrogen. Alright, so Mining beam. We have a little bit of sodium there. No oxygen, so let's be on the lookout for these things as we're moving. Reach the marked coordinates. Give me some carbon there. So we want to find some oxygen and we want to find some sodium on our way. Oh, we got some animals there. Hopefully they're not aggressive. Looks like they're not. They'd be attacking me. We need some oxygen definitely to refresh. More creatures. Look at that. Oof, that was not much. Hydrogen. Sodium. Let's go get that sodium. Oh, that's really far away. We definitely need some oxygen ASAP. Oh, look at that. Our scanner didn't even pick that up. There's some oxygen plants. That's huge. Oh, we have a storm coming in too, so this is going to make it even worse. Shit, so we need to find probably a cave as soon as we can. This is not very good. Oh man, that nailed me. I don't see any caves anywhere close, do you? Oh, I'm gonna die. This is not good. That storm came at the worst time. Man, I'm definitely having to learn my lesson back in this game. I got 3 more shots before I can... Get to the sodium! It's going quick. Give me a cave. Ooh, storm's clearing. Man, I got lucky there. Alright, the blue here will allow my backpack not to run out, so I can just kind of fly for a while. And here's some more sodium, luckily. That was rough. We're 150 away though, we're almost there. Nice little indoors area. The dihydrogen here is always good for fuel. We'll need that soon enough, I would say. Grab a quick 50. Alright. Got like a little beacon here, it looks like. Let's go in these doors, check it out. Alright, now when you're inside, you'll be refreshing your thermal protection juice. Looks like there's nothing in here. I feel like I'm a little close on my camera. I wonder if I can push that back. Alright, Hollow Archive. Accessing archive. Entry follows no one, because it's Making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damage. Recover supplies. Let me hear. I would love to admit it, they found something same position as do I. Alright, so I got a hermetic seal. Perfect. So now we can go fix our ship. At least the one piece. Now the question is, where is my ship?
Thermal protection falling.
Man, I know if I have the visor, I think it can come back, but... 25 cobalt, we can fix that. So let's find... The caves always have the cobalt. Alright, so there's some sodium we'll go grab. I'm pretty sure I came from... Alright, we don't have the analysis visor either. We're going to have to redo that. Where the hell was that sodium? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we need to install our analysis visor. So let's go to our multi-tool. Install technology. Here's analysis visor. So we need carbon nanotubes. We need 50 carbon. Alright, here's some plants we can shoot. Now with the visor, we're going to be able to identify all this stuff. And you get like credits and stuff for that, which is nice. Let's get a little bit more. Alright. And we can add in our analysis visor. You can see we can also build a bolt caster with just like a gun. Sweet. Alright, so now we can scan things. And this will give us information about that. Plus you see I got 200 like credits or whatever they call them. So anytime you land somewhere new, we're going to be using our scanner here. Our visor to scan everything. And then we can also use it to find our ship. There's a creature. Where the heck is our ship? And you can see there's our ship right there. Plus you can see it gives us some other information. Like this is what? A cobalt deposit. We've got buried technology. We got some rare materials here, subterranean relics. Phosphorus deposit, all things we'll need in the future. Cargo drop. Alright, so we're going to go to our ship there. We just want to book it. And with our visor, you can see on the very top like compass area there, it's going to show us exactly where our ship is. And you get like a lot of bonus credits and stuff if you scan everything on a planet. Fall into the hole too. That can hurt. So you can see the blue plant lets us use our backpack for an extended period of time. Gotta make sure our life support is okay too. It's getting low, we don't have much oxygen. We have no oxygen actually, right? Oh no, we do. Only 5, so that didn't really do much. And the faster you run, the more that's going to go away, the quicker. Try and stay close to the ground if you're going to use that. If you fly too far up, you're going to have that fall damage. It's going to kill you pretty quickly. Alright, now we can add our hermetic seal here, get our launch thrusters or whatever it is, or pulse engine. Fix that. Alright. Pulse engine repaired. Now we need our launch thrusters, 50 ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. So let's see, how do we make dihydrogen jelly? Alright, so we just needed 40 dihydrogen for that, so we can make that. And now we need our ferrite. Oh, pure ferrite. So pure ferrite is a higher form of our ferrite, which means we either need our advanced mining beam to break those bigger rocks, or we can use the refinery to turn ferrite into pure ferrite. Grease the launch thrusters so we can go ahead and add that dihydrogen. And now we're going to need some pure ferrite. So we're going to need advanced materials required. Exit our ship. Portable refinery. We need 50 ferrite dust to create it. Man, I need to somehow create life support. We're gonna need more of this anyways. Alright, so that right there, anything that's toxic and blow you up will give you oxygen. So anytime you find those toxic plants, might as well scan everything too here. So we need metal plating. Gather oxygen. Can I see oxygen with this? No. Oh, look at that. We got some bird creatures up there. These are always the hardest to scan. Alright, screw that. Let's find some more. Here's a cave, just in case. You can usually find some creatures in there. Some silver too, that's nice.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
There we go. Oxygen. Kinda sucks our life support's so low.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Come on. Ugh.
Temperature
Alright,
levels
so
stabilizing.
Maybe try and find a toxic plant instead in here. I'm gonna probably have to use that 15 oxygen just on my life support. There's buried technology, but we don't have our tool to unbury it. Look at that, we got some relics there or something. It's not where I came, right? I came from here. I just wanted my thermal gear to recharge there.
Thermal protection falling.
There's our oxygen plants. Look, we got 2. Come on. Alright. Oh my gosh, that didn't even give me enough. I'm gonna have to use that anyways. That sucks. Did it give me enough? Okay, it did. Oh no, that's... Arg, 64, okay, so it did. Let's go ahead and get back to our ship here. Hopefully we can without that disappearing. Now I can build my refinery and then use the rest of it on
Protection falling.
life support, right? All right. There's our refinery.
Technology recharge.
All right, good enough. All right, so advance required purify. We use our refinery here. We can put our ferrite in. We need to create 50 pure ferrite. So we're gonna need 100 ferrite dust total because I think it's like 2-to-1 conversion. We're also gonna need carbon to fuel our refinery. Oh my gosh, I'm out of juice.
Thermal protection falling.
So like in the beginning here, you can tell it's like rough getting all your materials and stuff, but it gets much better once you are able to upgrade.
Thermal protection falling.
I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and pop in here. Hit our 100. Now we'll go ahead and begin. Oh, it's a 1-to-1 conversion, so that's nice. Oh yeah, it says it right here, and then the input 1-to-1. So we just need 50. At 50, we'll stop it. And when we pick this up, we'll get our carbon back as well. All right.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Sweet. Alright, so we got launch thrusters and our pulse engines done. We should now be able to blast off. We have to keep this charged as well, so we're going to need Starship launch fuel or uranium. Same thing with the pulse engine. Launch thrusters gets us off the ground. Pulse engine lets us go through space pretty quickly. Seek answers among the stars. Use right trigger to take off. I think I like more so scan for trade posts. We can switch our starship view so we can like a third person. I'll stick with the first person for now. Alright, so let's blast off. Alright, so that used all of our launch thruster fuel. So we could fly around the planet, check it out more, but the quest is telling us to go to the stars. Let's get out of here. B to engage boost. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we are in the Shinot 3, whatever this is called, galaxy. It has 5 planets. Alright, we got a little booster here. Now we can shoot these guys. I believe they give us materials. Incoming message. Starship communicator. Let's see what they got to say. Please identify yourself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strange as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be set of planetary coordinates. Input coordinate data. Where's it got me going? So is it on the same planet? What is that right there? A space station. We can arrive in 4 weeks at our current speed. 1 hour with our boosters, and that's why we like our pulse engine, because we can blast off quickly. Let's line up here and then use our pulse engine. Oh, did not want to do that. Get a little bit more out of the atmosphere. We can always get materials and stuff by blasting the asteroids. Alright, we don't want silver, I don't believe. Tritium, I think, is a good one. So this guy gave us some tritium. Oh man, we got a hostile scan. That means we got enemies coming at us. Let's get out of here. Disengage worthless cargo. Thank you. It's like I don't have anything to fight right now. Alright, so we can either go to the space station or we can go to those coordinates. I think we're gonna go ahead and go to those coordinates. We can look around, there's another planet. I think that's where the coordinates are actually on. Let's see, do we have any other planets within view? You can always go into your first person view. And the little scanner there will give you location of planets, so there's all our planets behind this planet. This is our one we're on. We got 4 others on the other side. gotta get my flying down. Alright. So let's head to our spot here. Hmm, 2 minutes, even with our pulse engine. It's pretty far away. So you can see we got our fuel for our pulse engines going down. That we can charge with our tritium. I'm pretty sure we can scan these planets too. Yeah. LS to scan. So we can get an idea about the planet. This is a humid planet. There's our typical materials. It's unmapped. What do we got here? Look at these other ones. This is abandoned planet. Topped arrested metal. That's a cool looking one right there. A hymal planet. So cold, I guess. I think we got one more planet in this galaxy too. Or star system, whatever you might call it. Alright, so pretty much from here the idea is we're going to be upgrading, we're going to be finding new stuff, exploring new planets, all that kind of good stuff. Got a hostile scan, they might be coming after my gold. If we get onto the surface before all that, we can avoid the problem. See this cool looking planet, much different. It's got water. Now I've not played since they did the water update too, so there's lots of life underground. You can see just how awesome the atmosphere looks. Alright, how do I land? I think I hold the brake. Oh, X, there we go. Alright, so let's see what this planet's like. Alright, external temperature 22 Celsius, not too bad. We got a sentinel on this one. I wonder if they're aggressive. High security, so those guys will attack me if they see me, so I gotta be careful. I gotta get out of view real quick. So he's checking the place out. I gotta be careful not to. Hostile sentinels, mild rain, moderate resources, frequent fauna, ample flora. Decipher signal. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice. deployed base computer, as well as a log entry. The signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. There we go. So the base computers will give us a lot of stuff overall, and then the terrain manipulator allows us to dig into the ground. So that's nice. Dihydrogen jelly. Really want to be careful of that guy. Alright, recharge menu, mining beam. Alright, so I think it's a good place for us to start off our Let's Play here on our first session. We got off our initial planet. We got our starship, which we're out of fuel now. We're going to pretty much just carry on this new planet. It's a little bit more forgiving other than the Sentinels. But really gorgeous looking place. Cool stuff. We can start scanning and all that. But yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and catch up with this a little bit later and continue on with our exploration. So guys, thanks for joining me. I will see you in the next one.